No hate in LA! 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 No hate in LA!
What we have heard from the city council members is despicable. It does not encourage unity. It does not encourage collaboration. It encourages hate. It encourages division. And as you see, as all of us are here standing here, we're here in unity. Different groups, different backgrounds, in different areas, but we're here in unity. And that's what we should be preaching to the youth of tomorrow, is unity. We shouldn't be preaching hate or bashing separatist ideals. Like my colleague said, we are calling for a full resignation. Not a resignation just from the position, but a full resignation of all council members and individuals and affiliates who heard this go on and did not do anything. Because that makes not only Los Angeles look horrible, but it's a ripple effect to all municipalities around California.
Let us in! 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 Look, you scared little piggies! Let us in! Yeah, let us in! Fuck that, man!
I'm sorry, I didn't fix the wall.
You alright?
Yeah, I didn't get to lean so I don't fall in the middle.
You organized the press conference this morning. I noticed the theme through this wasn't just about the racist remarks that these council members made, but also the fact they were engaging in power struggle gerrymandering to disenfranchise black voters. Is that the more egregious thing, in your opinion?
I think it's a combination of both. We see the rhetoric and we see their tactics that have been used throughout this city to keep suppressing the black and brown community, keep dividing the black and brown community. I don't think it's one or the other. I think they're in tandem.
Yeah, they are in tandem. Definitely. I just think it's shocking that they were doing that, because that's a more permanent. I think we kind of always know there's racism in the background. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in. But for them to be like plotting about how they control power for the next 10 years is pretty egregious. Do you think that, I know Martinez has now taken a leave of absence, she announced this morning. What do you think is going to happen next?
Well, we would hope that the next steps from that is permanent resignation. That this leave of absence can be something that can cause her to not come to work and to represent, or to lack of representation for the community which she represents. Our goal is to implant a city council that represents the diversity and the diaspora of so many communities that live here in Los Angeles.
Indeed. In fact, I would say Cedillo was already losing his election to Ulysses in his district. I think Kevin De Leon is struggling a little bit. I think a lot of these folks were already not seen in the best light with all of their constituents. So this was sort of maybe a nail in the coffin. So we have a November election coming up. Do you think there's going to be a complete change of guard?
Definitely. I think that this November election will be a complete change of guard. We see a lot of political issues that are rising that are going to bring voters out, particularly voters of BIPOC, demographics, and we're hoping to rely on them, that they will vote with their interests and vote against the white supremacy that's been embedded within our city and rooted in our city council.
Today our coalition is demanding the resignation of the 3 Latino council members, Martinez, De Leon, and Cedillo, for making racist comments. You can never make racist comments and especially call a black child a monkey and expect to be in city government. There's no room in politics for racist comments, and we can't have 3 racists working in this building behind me at City Hall making laws and public policy that govern us. We can't have racists in charge of our city. And that's why the Latino council members who made the racist comments, Martinez, De Leon, and Cedillo, must resign.
I want to be very clear. The commentary that was used by these council members and this labor leader was not only derogatory in nature, but I want to correct the narrative that they said. They called a black child a monkey. I just want to be clear that black children and black people are not monkeys, they're kings and queens. So I want to correct that narrative. I think it's really critical that since we've already talked about the racially insensitive commentary that the Orange County Justice Initiative and others are lifting up and saying that there's a racial insensitivity in the conversation, I want to underscore the importance of what Najee is calling on. And I want to say that my office of the People's Association of Justice Advocates, a national civil rights organization, has issued a letter to Attorney General Rob Bonta. I will make sure that the media gets a copy of that letter that will go to every news desk.
And today, the AME Zion Church of Los Angeles, we condemn anti-blackness, we condemn racism, and we condemn the conspiracy to gerrymander and disenfranchise black voters. We will not tolerate it. It's a sin, and we come against all types of actions that will silence the voices of the black community here in Los Angeles.
In the streets, if you're not gonna let us in, we're gonna take the streets. If you're not gonna let us in, I'll repeat, we're gonna take the streets. They won't let us in, so we're gonna take the streets. But the streets is ours. We pay taxes. That's our city. That's our city council.
As you can hear in the council members' voices, it was nothing but hate. They were spewing hate. They were spewing white supremacy against the black and brown community. And that's not what we want. We're here in unity. We're here in coalition. We're here in bondage. White supremacy is infatuated in every community.
You know the slurs that they said? Basically, they attack the entire working class of Los Angeles. They attack black people, they attack indigenous people, they attack Latino people, they attack Jewish people, they attack queer people, they attack whoever people, they attack Armenian people, they attack the entire working class of Los Angeles, and they thought they could get away with it. And we're not going to let them get away with it. We're not going to let them get away with it. But I want to say more than that. Before these words that they said, that they said very comfortably. They're very comfortable saying these things because the legislation that they put out is racist already. They already passed Ordinance 41.18 to attack houseless people. They already increased the budget of LAPD. They already support these sheriffs and these sheriff's gangs. They already attack the working class every single day. Every single day they support our humiliation. Every single day they support attacking us and humiliating us. So of course they felt comfortable hurting us and making fun of us and mocking us. So you know what we need? And they're all Democrats. Every single one of them is a Democrat. Every single one of them.
The reason why we're doing this today, the reason why we're on the streets is because politics is not happening there anymore. The city council, the racist, classist city council we're the casualty of a racist war between the council members. Kevin De Leon, Nuri Martinez, and Gil Cedillo, the racist attacks are just the tip of the iceberg. They do not care about the working class of Los Angeles. Democracy is built in our blocks, in our neighborhoods, in our homes. The fight for our housing is a fight for democracy. And if these council members are not going to support us in the fight for our homes, they need to get out.
And also that I wasn't surprised about the audio tapes. We've been saying that these people are fascist, racist, and classist, and their policies speak for themselves. We've been saying this, but people have not believed us until the audio came out. And these are not the only ones that are corrupt. And just because they look like us doesn't mean they represent us or our interests. So they could be black, brown, white, Asian, it doesn't matter. As long as they uphold white supremacy, we're against them.
People who are inside of that building, City Hall, City of Justice, that is not true. That's justice for those people who are on the top. The 1% of the people of this country. And what about the other 99% of people of this country? We are always down, and they see us like people who doesn't know nothing. But we, the Latino, the brown people, and the black people, we can't support this anymore. Today, we have to fight. Tomorrow, we have to fight. In the future, we have to fight.